1,000 brake horsepower. 1,000 brake horsepower. It's bloody ridiculous. It's not normal, is it? It's not bloody normal. Like, we've got a car on the road legal car that runs at 1,000 brake horsepower. Didn't expect this would happen, to be honest. This is the beauty of the car trade. Like, you never know what's going to come through the door. So I done a post the other day on my Instagram to say that I sold my F80 M3, the black competition pack car. I love that car. You don't know I love that car. I also mentioned in that post that I gave that car and cash for a car, and I asked everyone to guess what car they thought it was. We had some great guesses. I think a couple of people got it right. They will get a gold star for getting it right. And yeah, this is what I bought. 2009. A little private number plate there like that. R35. Storm white. 1,000 brake horsepower. Nissan GTR. See, all the work this had done to this car, the majority of it anyway, has been done in the last 18 months. So prior to that, I would say it gradually made its way to a stage 5 car, which is about 850 brake horsepower. The companies involved with doing this car were, from what I can make out from the receipts anyway, Severn Valley Motorsport, Kaiser Motorsport and Litchfield, right? So here we've got, I've not spoken to any of these companies, but they've all got very good reputations, and they are highly rated. So here we've got loads of bloody receipts. It's had over £100,000 spent on it over a long period of time, granted, but regardless, that is a crazy amount of money for one car to have had spent on it. That's not including the car, by the way, yeah? So let's just flick through the most recent receipts on this car. Get rid of that one. This is where the fun begins. February 2019, so about 18 months ago, it went to Kaiser Motorsport to have a fully forged engine. There's a long list of stuff on here. Time and chain, sprocket camshaft, guide chain, chain balancer, sprocket assembly, sprocket crankshaft, connection rod bearing, gasket kit, water pump assembly, turbo tough beam connecting rods, 6 of them, forged pistons, 6 of them, 88.4 stroker, oil seal, guide chain, time and chain, blah de blah, loads of stuff. That totaled to £12,301.38. The next one after that was software at Litchfield. That was 870 quid, cheap one that. This one's at Severn Valley Motorsport, turbo basically. It's got Garrett GT307 176 turbos with some kind of an intercooler. 10,020 quid for that. And then it went to Litchfield for a map, and at this point in time it was running at 836 bhp. That was in, where's the date? August 2019. I'm guessing it was then limited by power because of the gearbox. Maybe the gearboxes are only can only cope to maybe up to 900 brake horsepower. That's just an assumption. I'm sure I'll get some comments in the comment section below. So it then went to SVM for a fully forged gearbox, 4-wheel drive carbon clutches, 1/6 motorsport forged gears. Sometimes I'm told that they don't fully forge every single gear in the gearbox, they only do the first 2, but this has had all 6 of them. I don't know how true that is, but sounds logical. £13,060 for that. 13,000. The gearbox was £13,000. It went back there soon after for an Extreme WP 18 plate clutch. That was £5,000 for the clutch pack. It then went to R35 Audio for an audio upgrade, 1,100 quid. That was in January this year. And then we've got an email from Mr. Ian Litchfield that says the engine is now producing another 170 bhp. Okay, there's then a receipt from Litchfield, right? This is mad. This is absolutely mad. Loads of, looks like just maintenance oil, and loads of other bits and bobs. Race intercooler, that was the most expensive part on this invoice. That was £2,795 for the intercooler. The total for that invoice though, which is what you want to know, is £8,495. And this is the time when we've got the big juicy power figure, which is what we all want to see. I'll put it on the screen in a second when I find it. Here we go.
1,006 brake horsepower.
You'd think that'd be it, wouldn't you? So that was in March 2020, March this year, right? And since then it's had a couple of little maintenance bits done, 500 quid, 800 quid, £100 and an MOT, right? So yeah, this car is absolutely mental. Other things include like the big fat exhaust tips. It's had a full exhaust system from Severn Valley Motorsport. I think that was about £5 or something. It's got a carbon fibre rear wing, really like that. And at this point in the video, you're probably wanting to see a first drive in it, ain't ya? Well, I ain't going to be doing that in this video, unfortunately, but you better make sure you're subscribed to see that first drive, because that's going to be happening on my channel on Wednesday at 6 o'clock, all right? So I'll see you then.